Hi everybody! Today I'm going to show you how to make this moped. I'm going to be using two colors today, so I'm going to be using the orange and the gray. And if you want to do one color, it'll look like this. But just so you know that the seat color bands, I'm going to use 36. The actual bike color is going to be at 73 because they're going to be 3 bands per each instead of doubles. And black is about 16, and you need 1 yellow, and you're going to need 1 red for the backlight. I'm going to use 2 looms, and I'm going to show you how to put it together. Sorry that my 2 looms are kind of together, but just take the back of your hook and just go in and just remove the bottom parts off. And if you know how to stick these on good, by all means, do it your way. And I'm just going to show you how I did it for me. Okay, so now I have 2 looms taken apart. And just make sure that all your arrows are facing down when you put them all in the same direction. So I'm just going to take one of the big pieces and I'm going to put 3 pegs on each. So I'm just going to skip the first one and go to the second and stick it on. And we're going to go straight. Our loom has to be, all the pegs have to be straight, even together. Taking one small one, I'm just going to put at the bottom. Taking one big one, I'm just going to attach to one section, just like that. And now taking the other, we need straight and straight, all even. Taking one small one, I'm just going to attach at the bottom like this. Taking one of the small ones, attach it just like that, and right at the top, just like that, and putting my last peg. And give it a push down, a really good push to make sure that everything is down. And now I'm going to get started. So I'm going to start off using my bike color, and I'm going to be using 3 bands. There's going to be a lot of bands on, so just make sure that everything is nice and neat. And when you're pushing down, just try not to push all the way down because it's going to just be trouble to loop. Taking 3 more bands, we're just going to go here. So this is the 4th peg down from the top, just like that. Now I'm going to use the black color for the wheels, and I'm going to use double. So 2 bands, and going down, so this peg here, we are going to skip this one and go to the next one and go from here to here and give it just a push down. Taking 2 more bands for the black, for the wheels, I'm just going to go from here to here. And now going from here right to here. So this is the 5th peg down in this row. And now taking double bands of the bike color, I'm just going to go from there to there. So this is your wheel section. Now I'm going to take 3 bands and go from here to here. Give it a slight push down, not too much. And now using double bands for the bike color from here to here. So it should look like this so far. I'm just going to fill in the wheel now using the black double color and just filling in. We need double again and double again. So there's the start. Now taking 3 bands of your bike color, you're going to go from the second peg to this third peg. Just like that, and give it a push down here. Now taking 3 bands of your bike color, and we're going to go from this peg across, and now taking double bands of your bike color, we're going to go from here to here. Give it a slight push down. Again, double bands, and now again, double bands, and we're going to go this way. You're going to go again using double bands, and we need to go one more time. Now going back to this peg, so you're 1, 2, 3 peg down, or if you're looking, this would be looking straight. Anyways, okay, right here, you're going to take 3 bands. I'm just going to give it a slight push, and we're going to go down. Taking 3 bands, we're going to go from here down, taking 3 bands, we're going to go from here to here. Now if you want to pause the video to make sure that yours looks like this. And now taking 3 bands, we are going to go from here down, and we're going to go again, 3 bands, and we're going to do this one more time, 3 bands. Now I'm going to do the wheel area, so using double bands, we are going to skip this peg, and we're going to go starting at the next peg for our other wheel. So we're just going to go like that. Taking double bands, black, from there to there, and double bands black. We're going to go from here to there. Now taking your bike color, we're going to take double bands only, and we're going to go from here to here. Taking 3 bands, we're going to go from here to here. Taking double bands of your bike color, we're going to close off the wheel like this. Now I'm going to finish the wheel using double black bands, and we're going to go from here to here. Double black bands, and again, give it a slight push from there to there. Now using your bike color, 3 bands, we are going to, this peg where you skipped, if you go up, we are going to go from here to here using 3 bands. Like that. Now I'm going to switch to my seat color, so I'm going to be using gray, and I'm going to use 3 bands, and I'm going to go up 1, or to the side 1. I'm working sideways. And 3 bands, and we are going to go from here to here, and you're going to go down 4 times using 3 bands. So that would be 1, 2, slight push, 3, and one more with 3 bands. Now using 3 bands of your seat color, we are going to fill in this middle 4 times. So just give it a slight push. 1, 2, 3, and again. Now push down, taking 3 bands, we are going to go from here to here, just like that. Now taking your bike color, 3 bands, we are going to go from here to here, or the opposite way. We're going to fill in that area, just like that. Now I'm just going to put on some holding bands right now. So right now I'm going to be holding the wheel areas together. So I'm going to cap right here, and I'm going to cap it 3 times. So I'm going to actually wrap it around my hook 3 times, 1, 2, and 3, and place it, just give it a stretch, and place it here at the back of the wheel. And I'm going to do the same thing right here, 1, 2, and 3. You could wrap it around that peg or wrap it around your hook. Now we need a holding band from here to here, 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 and here. So I'm going to use a single, and I'm going to wrap it twice. So I'm just using a single and doubled. So you can actually just, if you want to do it by hand, and wrap it around, or I'm wrapping it around my hook. So that was 1, 2, we need another one on the other wheel, and another one. A single wrapped twice. Just like that. Now taking your bike color, we are going to put a single holding band right across these 3 pegs. And again, just like that. Now taking your seat color, I'm going to put a holding band single across these 3 pegs. I'm going to do that again across these 3 pegs, and again a single across those 3 pegs. Now we have to close in this area, so I'm just going to use a seat color, and we're going to attach a single around the wheel, the middle of the wheel, and bring it up 3 pegs. 1, 2, and 3. Taking another single, we're going to do the exact same thing right here. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so now we need the handlebars, we need the front light and the back light. So what I'm going to do is take double bands, that's my bike color, and we are going to use this piece at the end here, and we're going to go down twice for the handlebars, and doing it again. 1 and 2, just double bands. We need 1 light, so I'm going to use the bike color, so just once. And now I'm going to use the seat color for the back light, just double bands, and place it here. So now I'm going to cap the handlebars, this peg right here, and I'm going to wrap it 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to do it to the other handlebar. 1, 2, and 3. And now I'm going to use a yellow, just a single yellow, cap the light 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Now for the back light, I'm going to use red, a single red, and cap 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. So it should look like this. Now we're going to attach the handlebars. So if you just reach in, we can loop up 1, 2, and I think it would be best if we just loop all of them right now. So just reach in, and I think let's just loop this one, and because we're here, let's just loop the last one. So now reach in and take off a handlebar, and I'm going to attach it right here. Just give it a slight push down, and I have it out hanging to the side there. Reach in and grab your light, and we're going to put the light and we're going to face it just in the middle down, sorry, there, and grabbing the last one. So I lost one of my bands, so I'm just going to quickly fix that. You can see it fell off. Oops. And attach that here. On the opposite side. Just like that. This backlight, I'm going to take off, and we're going to attach it here at the back of the seat, at the top of the seat. Just like that. Now it's ready for us to loop. And if you want to add this part, like the rim part in the wheel, we are going to loop the color of your choice band in here. I will be using a gray, one for here and one for here. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to end up having to go back and forth to loop, so I apologize for that. It's going to be like all over the place. But I'm going to start right here, and we're going to loop to here. So I'm just going to reach in and grabbing the 2 bands and loop them forward. So I just stretched this one, so I'm able to see these 2 bands, and reach in, and now this one is just going sideways, reaching in, and bring it there. So now starting at my wheel area, I'm going to reach in, moving those cap bands out of the way, and I'm going to grab the first 2 black bands to there. The next 2 are the orange, so we're going to bring it there. And the next 2 are the black, and bringing it there. I'm going to reach in and grabbing these 2 blacks, and again, and bringing it there. Now I'm just going to loop this one just so we can get these bands on. So if you want to wrap this around your hook 3 times, 1, 2, and 3, and reaching in, and we're just going to slide those on and bring it forward. And we're not going to loop this quite yet. So now at the top of the seat where the light is, we're going to reach in and grabbing these 3 bands. So just be careful that this light doesn't come off. So reaching in, I'm holding the light down and bring it there. I'm just going to get rid of these orange bands by bringing it over. So reach in, grabbing those 3 bands, and bring it over. Now I'm just going to reach in at the top of the seat and grabbing those 3 bands and loop forward. I only grabbed 2, so I'm just going to grab the other. Reaching in, and now these ones we're just going to go to the side, and now we're going to grab these bands by going in and going to the bottom, grabbing those 3 bands, grabbing those ones. I only grabbed 2. Going again. And now let's bring these orange bands over, reaching in, Now we're going to go back down here at the orange and we're going to complete the wheel area. So reaching in, holding those bands down, reaching in and grabbing those two orange bands that are right there. It's double bands. And I'm caught. And bring it to the wheel area. Let's grab these two black bands and bring it there. Now we're going to reach back in here and grab these orange, reaching in and grabbing those orange and bringing it there. We're going to grab these ones and now we're going to grab these bands here. So reaching in and grabbing your top 3 bands, and now reaching in and grabbing, we're going to go to the wheel area and we're going to grab these top black bands that are going straight and bring it up. The next 2 are your orange or your bike color, and then the next 2 the bottom of the wheel, and we're going to reach in here at the end and loop up and just finishing off this bottom part of the wheel. Now I'm going to do this part and I'm going to add the rim. So 1, 2, and 3. And I'm going to reach in and we're going to slide that band on and just go forward and stop there. Going back to the bike color, so this part right here, we're going to reach in and grabbing these bands right here and bring them forward. There. Going back to get these bands now, we're going to reach in and go forward. We're going to grab these orange bands, so we're going to reach in to the bottom bands and just go forward like that. I'm going to finish off, I'm going to go in here and we're going to bring these bands to here. So, the top bands are actually going to the side, forgive me. So the top 3 bands I'm just going to fix this around because I can't see my bands. And we are going to grab top 3 bands and go to the side. Now I'm going to finish off the wheel. So grabbing those double bands, orange or your bike color, and go to the side. Now I'm going to find these 3 bands. So reaching in, and they'll just be your bottom 3, the only bands that you can loop. And now reaching in here, and we're going to grab these bands that are on this peg here. And now reaching in, we're going to grab these bands and just go straight up and over. And now finishing off the wheel. Reach in, grabbing, I only grabbed 1, grab the 2. And your bike's done looping. What we're going to do is we're going to do a slip knot here. I'm going to use a black, a slip knot here, and I'm going to use a black, and a bike color slip knot right there. So I'm actually going to reach in and go out to the side, grabbing the elastic. I'm just going to turn my hook in slightly sideways and grab, going over and doing a slip knot. I'm going to do that again on the other side of the wheel. So reaching in, just going to go to the side, grabbing the elastic, putting both ends on, and just a slip knot. Now my bike color, reaching in, and a slip knot. And now it's ready to come off the loom. So you can, there's going to be really a lot of tension, so just be gentle. So you can just maneuver it around. Just going to stretch the wheel area. I think I missed a loop. That's okay, really. And I'm going to just reach in and hide the slip knot. So just going in anywhere, grabbing it, and then just pull it through. On the other side, just reaching in anywhere and just pull it through. And now this piece, I'm just going to reach in anywhere. I was going through the middle, and I can do that again. Just fixing my handlebars and my light, bring it down. And then you can just twist those around. And there it is. It's done. You can just bring the light back down. And I hope you enjoyed Looming with Cheryl. And I'll see you next time with another design. Bye for now. Actually, one more second. This piece right here, I'm not sure. I tried it again and it happened to me again. So if this happened to you, I'm really sorry. I'm not quite sure what this band really is. I think it was one of the holding bands at the back. But if you just cut it, I'm so sorry. If you just cut it, it won't fall apart. So if that happened to you, frankly, I don't know why it's there. So have fun. Bye now.